Interested in supporting the show and signing up for Geek Fuel? Check out our link down below.
My name, Basem. His name, Cranny. Basem and Cranny.
Hello and welcome to Turtle Power Pod. My name is Basem.
My name's Cranny.
And today we are watching Season 3, Episode 47.
Motherfucking season finale, the big blowout. That's what it's called.
Yeah, it is. The season finale.
The season finale
47 fucking episodes.
of Season 3. We
Yes.
finally made it.
And we have to join us today on this momentous occasion.
Not one special guest.
Not 3,
Nor 20.
2 special guests.
Just 2.
From the Toon In Podcast, we have Keith and Andy. Say hi, Keith.
Hello.
Hey guys.
How are you?
We're great.
Just so everyone can, it's weird having 4 people. So, Keith,
Hello.
how are you today?
I'm well. How are you?
Fantastic. And Andy?
Hi.
Great.
He's high.
Totally.
Sounds good.
So, one thing I like to do before we start getting too deep into this is I like asking our guests.
Did you just lower the mic back down?
Shut up.
I had it perfect.
I have to, no, because I'm leaning forward. Don't fuck with it. Before we start getting too deep into this, I like to ask our guests what their history is with the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles cartoon.
So for me, I've loved Teenage Mutant
We
Ninja
didn't
Turtles.
ask yet.
Oh, sorry. Oh, God.
Damn
oh,
it.
my God.
We like
Jesus.
to ask.
Oh, okay.
We
All
have
right.
not yet.
Okay,
I'm sorry.
Bascom.
I'm still new to
Bascom-
this. I'm still new to being on this podcast.
Bascom, ask him.
Basem, ask him.
You go first.
Bascom, ask
Yeah,
him.
go ahead, guys. What do you?
Sorry.
Tell me your biz.
Keith's like really afraid of you now.
Yeah.
I know. I've
Oh,
shamed
no.
him.
Yeah, sorry, I'm back.
I was trying to lighten the mood with a joke.
Yeah. I remember renting the Ninja Turtles like the first 6 episodes on a tape. And G.I. Joe, He-Man, Transformers, they all went out the window when I saw Ninja Turtles. It was like, wow. Had to get the figs, had to watch the episodes constantly. I remember waking up early on a school day, getting ready to go to school hours early so I could watch an episode or 2, or start the movie so I could watch like halfway in the morning and then halfway when I got home. Yeah.
Nice. Awesome.
Yeah, and for me, I was born after this came on the air, so I've known it my entire life. I had all the toys. I used to carry around all 4 turtles, like one in between each finger. I'd have them all in one hand, and yeah, I've loved it forever. I had the
Why would you have one in each finger?
so I could have
For
all
protection.
for all 4 in one hand, so my other hand was free to like fight them with the shredder and stuff.
Oh shit!
Yeah, I was a resourceful little kid,
Yeah,
man.
genius little
That's
bastard.
Yeah,
Krang, Shredder, Bebop, Rocksteady. One hand.
and the other 4, I just smashed them together.
Yeah.
Was that painful?
And that's how masturbation works.
Right? Yeah, that's when I learned what puberty was.
Yeah, you just do that, but, on your vagina.
Right. Yeah.
He doesn't understand what genitals are.
No, I get it. I know it.
You understand the basic concept of it, right?
Yeah, I've heard of them.
That's one thing that I think is interesting is so what are your ages?
I'm 38.
And I'm
Okay.
29.
29. So you're almost 10 years apart.
Yeah.
Yep.
And you do a podcast, and the podcast is about rewatching 1 or 2 episodes of a specific cartoon every week, and then going over like Keith, you'll talk about one that, or you'll force Andy to watch one that you watched when you were a kid,
Yes.
which is probably one that he's never seen because he was already in middle school.
right.
Essentially,
He'll do it to
you know?
me, and I wasn't born yet, so yeah.
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 Okay.
Totally fair.
Yeah. So I think that's super interesting. But you both were exposed to Ninja Turtles, and I think that's one of the reasons that it's such a long living franchise, that it's just seeped into every age.
Yeah, definitely.
Anything you want to add before predictions, buddy?
No, I think that's great.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm sometimes I get romantic about the Ninja Turtles, and then
okay.
I record an episode,
Yeah.
and I fucking hate it again.
Well, this for me is like I didn't really watch it growing up. I probably saw them all. My sister was probably more into it than I was. So yeah, I really enjoy that
Yeah.
part of it.
Yeah, I didn't watch it much growing up outside of like I had the first season on VHS, and I watched the hell out of that.
Yeah.
We both independently own the entire series on that like Turtle Van box set. Have you seen that?
Man, every one of
everyone
our
has
guest
it except
stars
for
have
us.
that. Yeah, we're
Oh,
the
yeah.
only ones that
Nice.
don't.
Oh man,
We're
too
the
bad.
only podcast about it 100%.
And I was like, I'm gonna watch all these, and then I realized I didn't have time to watch like 190 episodes of a cartoon. So instead, I listened to an hour and a half long podcast about it every week. So
Yay! That's about 20% turtle talk.
Yeah.
right.
Bite-sized chunks.
Well, we appreciate you listening.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Unless you're talking about one of the other ones. In which case, good on you, I guess. Hey, let's talk about predictions.
All right.
I want to say guess first.
Yeah, let's do that.
Andy, what do you got?
Ooh. Well, this being a Ninja Turtle episode, I believe the turtles are going to engage in a fight in a farting contest. Leo is
Farting?
going to win with a fart that blows him out of his shell,
Oh,
Shell
they come
blowout.
out of their shells.
Yeah.
leaving everybody
Okay.
shell-shocked.
Oh, shell shock.
Shell-shocked.
I appreciate the puns. Thank you.
The only
Yes.
thing, I feel like if there's a farting competition, it seems like Mikey would be more in the bag for the farts.
See, I thought that too. And I think Leo's the ultimate dark horse in this farting contest.
You think, like, as the leader, he has to have the best farts?
Yeah, he would just summon it from within, from the deep
He's more
butt,
strategic.
and just out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is
he has
it
the
pure
most control
loudness,
of
or
his
is it-
constitution.
Is it quantity or is it quality of the fart that counts?
We'll have to watch the episode and find out.
I'm just trying to delve into the prediction here, but yeah, I mean,
He farts the national anthem.
I'm happy to wait and see.
Well, at least
The
the, theme
Canadian
of the
national
show.
anthem. That's the
yeah.
problem.
Oh man. That's
Yeah.
Awesome.
Oh, yeah.
We should do that.
What about you, Keith?
My prediction: everything must go. Shredder and Crank decide to retire from the villain business, selling their Technodrome in a yard sale, much like my dad did when I was little.
Oh,
Shredder becomes a
He's-
spokesman for handcrafted cheese graters. Crank becomes mayor of Boise, Idaho, and nobody learns a lesson.
Boise's a big town.
Yes.
Yeah,
I think you're right about the no one learns a lesson part.
Yeah, that's a softball.
Yeah.
Did your dad sell, like, you had an action, like a Polly Pocket, like, Technodrome?
No, it was not a Polly Pocket one. It fit like full-size Ninja Turtles action figures.
Whoa,
Damn.
what big ones.
Yeah. And Dad, if
Oh,
you're listening,
dang.
I will never let you forget that you sold my Technodrome in a yard sale. So
Yeah,
How much did
that'd
you
be
get for
so
it?
cool
Like
now.
$3.50?
Probably back then.
$3.50, yes, because I was 8, and that was a lot of money to me. So,
Yes.
My mom sold all of my comics.
oh, wow.
Oh no.
I went away to summer camp and she had sold all of my comic books.
Never go to summer camp, kids.
That's awful.
I guess, yeah.
It's the devil.
It's okay though. My wife for my birthday one year bought me a Technodrome, so it all evened out. So
That's
Nice.
awesome.
yeah.
And you got the Turtle Van DVD set, so
Right, yeah.
Your life is complete.
But
Yeah.
Megan spent $350 on your Technodrome.
That's true. Yeah, yeah.
$350 of
Yeah.
your dollars.
Holy
Yeah.
shit.
Inflation's
Wow.
terrible. Yeah,
Yeah.
is it the same like vintage Technodrome?
yeah. It's exactly.
Of
I
course
mean, it's
it
probably
is,
not
yeah.
exactly the same one, but it's the same model and everything.
It's the
Yeah.
same. Wow,
the
crazy.
eyeball on the top like rolls down the side of it. It's real cool.
That's right.
Is it supposed to do that?
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
It comes
Okay,
down
it's like-
on a track, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've seen him.
And so my wife
never
got it
had
for
that
me,
one.
and I was showing her all the features. I'm like, this is the cage that Shredder can put the turtles in and all this. And she's like, wait, this is the bad guy's base? I thought it was the Ninja Turtles. I'm like, why would the Turtles have a vehicle with a giant eye on the top of it?
Yeah.
Be sick.
It's very off theme.
Yeah.
Sounds like you have a cool wife.
Oh, yeah, she's great.
Is she she single or
Just text me and I'll tell you.
all right, cool. We'll talk after the show.
Married and looking.
It's my
All
first
right,
wife.
Bass.
Yeah. Soon to be ex-wife. Yeah.
That's all you got from
That's my future ex-wife you're talking about.
when she signed the prenup. The only thing you had in there was the Technodrome. You can have the car, you can have the kids, you can even have my fucking dog. But I swear to God, if you touch the Technodrome,
Yeah.
like Judge Joe Brown had to preside over it.
So, my prediction. The Technodrome is back in the Earth. Instead of digging out, they use Xbox tactics and pack explosives underneath to shoot it upward. It shoots them into Dimension X.
What do you mean by Xbox?
Like, you throw a grenade at the ground and jump, and it launches you extra high.
Oh,
Okay.
I was going to say Halo tactics, but I thought that would be even
you could say Team
harder to
Fortress.
understand.
I think Team Fortress 1 might have been the first one with the rocket jump.
No way.
I thought you meant like it would just
Halo.
get a, I thought you meant it would get
Team
a red
Fortress
ring of death.
was out
and that'd
way
be it.
before Halo.
What'd you say, Keith?
I thought you meant it would just get a red ring of death, and that'd be it.
Yeah, I was like, oh, Xbox strategy. Yeah. I didn't get it.
Fair enough. I don't know what to say there. Whatever.
You guys went really literal. My prediction, as usual, is Donnie's new sex doll just arrived. But will it fit all 4 turtles at once? Judging by the title, no, it will not.
All right.
It's the best I got.
Wow.
That's my A+.
Good. Way to go. Season finale, everyone.
That was initially what I had written, but I don't want to copy you. So
I appreciate it.
Yeah, thank you.
We don't want any cheating. So with that, we're going to go watch the episode, and then we'll be right back.
Yeah.
All right.
See you soon.
Bye.
How's my mic, by the way, Cranston? You want to adjust this
No, it
shit?
It was perfect.
I
It
swear
was?
I couldn't see your eyes before.
Great.
I think it's gotten
Whose?
lower. Basem's?
I adjusted a little bit, yeah.
Yeah. Cover the whole face. There we go. There we go.
He goes from a
Peekaboo.
slouching position.
I try and be comfortable when I slouch. You know what I mean?
Mic consistency and control is key.
We
Damn
have
straight.
coat hanger mic stands, so very
Nice.
consistent.
As long as it's consistent, man.
Yeah.
Yep.
And we're back. Hope everyone had a great break. I'm sure it was brief. Not for us. We watched the finale. It was a doozy.
It was. I got a full page of notes here, man.
So do I. Basem, why don't you do the breakdown?
Okay. So we open on basically 5 minutes after the previous episode.
I have the distinct feeling Shredder and Krang won't be bothering us anymore.
Better yet, that's the last we'll see of the Technodrome.
They're driving down. They're happy with their victory. And the Technodrome shoots up out of the ground, knocking over farmhouses and grain silos and shit.
How did they get
They
big
start-
again?
At the end of the last episode, at the very end, they start regrowing.
Oh, I must have fallen asleep before
Right,
that. Sorry.
Right before the
It's easy
credits.
to do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Usually the end of the show is not the solid point.
Yeah. It's the all right, let's hurry this shit up. We're at 21 minutes. So the Technodrome's going one way and they get missiles. They launch missiles at the turtles and it buries them and they survive. And they dig themselves out and start following the Technodrome, which is on its way to get a something antenna.
Some sort of satellite.
Yeah.
Satellite power antenna capable of draining electricity from anywhere in the globe wirelessly, which is pretty powerful shit. I feel like they should have done that at the beginning of the season.
Yeah.
But whatever.
Seems like a no-brainer.
Yeah. So they get it and it works and they win with it. So they go to New York and they want to plug it into the World Trade Center, World Trade Towers. What do
Still
they call it?
exists. They call it the World Trade Building.
The World Trade Building.
WTC.
And they plug in and they use it as a giant antenna and open an enormous portal to Dimension X that the entire Earth is going to pass through. The turtles go into a final confrontation, yada, yada, yada. it doesn't happen. The turtles go underneath the Technodrome and shoot it up into outer space, where it passes in through the portal and gets destroyed by Krang's own army.
Yeah, the Dimension Xers.
Yeah.
Are you a Dimension Xer, or are you a
millennial?
Millennial.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm somewhere in the middle, but I guess
I think I'm a
technically
Dimension Xer, technically.
No, we're technically millennials.
What?
Yeah, is it
Because we
millennial
came
like
of
85
age.
forward or something
Yeah.
stupid? Yeah.
Boo.
Yeah.
Sorry, guys.
Well, it's
Damn
all
it.
stupid. Just
Yeah, I mean,
Andy, you're probably a Dimension Xer.
I am a Dimension Xer, yeah.
yeah. Do you have any older brothers or sisters?
None. I mean,
Okay.
that are surviving. They didn't make it
What?
out of the Thunderdome. It's
Out of
cool.
the-
Oh,
I thought you,
I thought you were about to open.
out
I'm
of
like,
the womb or
I'm
something.
sorry, man. Like, what?
He
Do
devoured
we
him
need
in
to
the
turn this
womb.
into a different podcast?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do we need
Welcome to Turtle Power Pod, a mental health podcast.
welcome to
Right.
Turtle Power
On a
Talk?
very special episode of Turtle Power Pod,
Yeah.
Andy kills his brother.
Yeah.
I mean, oh.
Andy says a lot of shit he'll probably regret.
Hey, guy's not around.
I mean, that's a pretty short turtle recap.
Do you guys think that's pretty good recap?
That is a pretty good recap. Yeah, I think maybe the one thing you missed was that they went back to get Splinter. So Splinter was a
Yeah.
pretty integral part of this episode. He actually shows off against Shredder at one point.
That's true. And in true finale fashion, he does declare it as the final confrontation,
Yeah.
Yeah.
which is the third final confrontation they've had.
I'm excited to get to the weeds on this one. So, without further ado,
Let's go into our notes, guys. What do you guys got?
Right off the bat, I just want to reiterate how ridiculous the opening is.
Yeah.
Especially
Yeah.
that part where Michelangelo hits away a bunch of shit. And there's like a ninja star and a baseball and a grenade and a hammer.
Yep.
It's insane.
Yeah. Keith and
probably
I
a
were
cupcake
watching this
after
and
that.
our heads were bobbing to the music just like we were, 8 years old watching this.
Isn't it
Yeah.
amazing how you get caught up in this shit again?
Oh, yeah.
It's
I-
great.
We watch the theme song every time.
one of our rules is we always watch the entire opening. We never watch the ending credits because by that time we're like,
Yeah, let's get over it.
Oh, man. Even the ending credits were like,
Yeah.
this really takes us back. Yeah.
Oh, they're catchy
Yeah.
as hell, but
Yeah. What I love
Not
about
that
the opening
big.
theme song, too, is it gives you like everything you need. It gives you the basic conflict, the personalities of all our heroes, and
Yep.
like a really catchy riff. So,
it's almost like it was designed for children.
Yeah.
Almost.
almost.
Yeah. Really high functioning adults.
Yeah.
well, my first note, I noticed that the color was pretty bright. It was kind of like Disney graphics. I kind of thought I was watching DuckTales for a second.
Yeah, actually, it was a really bright episode.
I don't know if you guys noticed that. Well, you guys probably don't have as much of a sense for that because we've watched so many
Right.
in a row.
Yeah.
It's like we notice these weird animation things.
Yeah.
I do
So,
notice
yeah,
that
it's
they
just-
have like a weird ring around their neck, like they're wearing some kind of helmet or mask or something.
Oh,
Looks like
you
they can
know
just
what?
pop their head right off.
You know what that's for, right? That way they can animate the face and not have to draw the body every time.
Oh,
so.
I thought it was
Yeah.
part of the genitals.
It might, yeah, the genitals are right up
Well,
here
like a-
next to the sweat glands.
Right.
Yeah, in the
Yeah,
neck.
I thought so. It's like they remove their head
Yeah.
and then bend over, and then you can, coitus with the.
But they're
know what
turtles.
you
Their
call
heads
that.
can
The
go into
torso?
their shell.
So it'd be
Is,
like
is that better or worse?
Is that like an internal blowjob?
Oh shit! You could have sex with the hole and get a blowjob at the same time.
With the whole hole?
Both holes. You can be in two holes at once.
2 holes at once.
Yeah.
Sounds like a golf-based porno.
Huh. I've heard of worse.
That's fair.
Yeah, I guess.
No, I laughed. That's okay. It happens.
That's all right.
Part of my life.
I have a note that there's a point pretty near the beginning where Shredder yells out, "Drink blazing electro destruction."
Yeah.
Drink blazing electric destruction, turtles.
Yeah, when he's
And
shooting missiles
After
at 'em.
shooting missiles, yeah.
And
Yeah.
it's pretty friggin' cool. But Rocksteady says that in episode 2, I'm pretty sure. of the entire show.
Is that right?
I'm not
I don't
sure.
know.
Oh wow.
Something real similar.
I'm pretty sure. I'm gonna put it in, and I could be wrong.
Is that the one where they go to the zoo
Yeah, and they come out
with
after.
the machine gun?
No, it's the one where they rescue Splinter, and then I believe after they go to the zoo, and they Bebop and Rocksteady jump out of the ground and start having their first
Just
fight.
shooting. Yeah.
Yeah,
He says something like that.
I'm putting it in
Drink blazing electric death, turtles.
anyway. And then Krang says something about mixing metaphors. I don't know what metaphors he's mixing.
Enough! You've had your fun. Besides, you're mixing your metaphors.
I don't either. Maybe
Yeah.
they're not electric missiles? I don't know.
Yeah,
Maybe electric
they're-
sheep, but
understanding of
That makes
metaphor
sense.
was wrong.
Yeah, maybe in Dimension X, metaphors are a different thing.
yeah.
I don't know.
That's how he had canon everything in the show.
Right,
Yeah.
Well, in
Dimension X.
X.
Yeah. Exactly.
In Dimension X, metaphor is a type of sports
In
drink.
Dimension X, those giant baby masks are actually rather flattering. I also liked how when the Technodrome was just like passing along the countryside, there's a bunch of people backed up on the highway.
Yeah.
And the guy's like, I gotta get to my job. And the cop's like, tell it to that guy. And this giant fucking horrible alien war machine. And nobody cares.
Everyone's just nonchalant about it.
Come
All
on.
right, keep it going, keep going, slow down,
No,
keep going.
They were all stopped though.
No, I like he's waving the Technodrome.
Oh yeah.
And it crushes the entire highway, too, and they're just worried
It
about
just-
their taxes.
Fucks
Yeah.
all the ramps, yeah.
Yeah.
Which
That's gonna be a tax hike.
All that electrical infrastructure, it's churning up every bit of land that it covers. And,
Yeah.
Trump's America, man.
yeah, that's what we get.
Technodrome 2020.
First the Mexicans, now the Technodrome. I mean, where does it stop?
Yeah. Build that wall so the Technodrome can ram through it.
You can smash it, yeah.
Yeah. I have a note. Why do they even need the Technodrome? It seems like this entire season and all of their plots revolve around the Technodrome, but they already have like all the technology in the Technodrome.
Yeah. Why did they need to steal the wireless power satellite? I mean, they just couldn't build
They
one.
just got power.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
that was the whole
Yeah.
plot of this 3-story arc is they got power and now they need more power.
Was this
Yeah.
Oh, that was
a
the whole
Benford
season's
commercial?
arc.
The whole season was to get the Technodrome powered, and we didn't know what the hell they were going to do with it, but apparently, even with the Technodrome powered, Krang couldn't do what he wanted to do.
Yeah.
You are absolutely right.
Yeah, it's weird.
This is a shit house. And B, I forgot what B was, but I think
I'll
it
take
has something to do with I think it has something to do with the fact that it's just too much shit. I already got that screenshot.
Yeah, I'm looking at the overpass that the Technodrome smashes.
It looks completely useless.
Well, yeah, it has one entrance, and then it does a bunch of stupid shit, and then exits back onto the same highway, but the opposite direction.
We have to remember they were going from New York to Mount Rushmore, so we can assume that this is like a North Dakota highway.
My
We've never
God,
been to
that was
North
another
Dakota.
thing.
South Dakota?
What
South
the
Dakota,
hell?
sorry.
Is
Mount
it North or South Dakota?
Mount Rushmore is in South Dakota, right?
It's South. It's either southern North Dakota or northern South Dakota.
Either
They
way,
could've
it's
taken
Dakotas.
Taking a little tour.
That's a detour, man.
It seems like between New York and South Dakota in a giant rolling sphere, they probably could have found a better antenna to steal.
Yeah.
No, this is the
This is a
antenna.
magic one, though. It steals
Yeah.
power from
Magic
everything.
wirelessly.
Did you guys notice that there's a shot when the Technodrome is going down the path, but the ridges that the Technodrome makes in the earth are already there?
Yeah.
So it's like it's following a path like it already made, but the path is also wider than the Technodrome.
Yeah.
That one hurt a little bit.
That's what we call animation quality.
Yeah, there's a lot of just the Technodrome moving motionlessly across the landscape.
Yeah,
Across treads that are already there, yeah.
exactly. I have a note. I think Donatello got paid overtime in this episode
Yeah.
'Cause
Oh yeah.
not only does he have like almost all the dialogue,
Also, Mikey's dialogue.
also Mikey's
Yeah, I
dialogue.
noticed that. Yeah.
yeah.
He puts on Mikey's mask and pretends to be him for a minute. Pretty good.
Those masks have to stink.
And how?
Like, if he was to put on Mikey's mask, like, it'd be like if I reached over and, like, just slipped on your underwear that you've been wearing for the last
But
year.
put it on your face.
But on your
But on my
face, yeah.
face. Oh, God.
There's a part where
Do they wash them?
That even if they wash them, they still live in a sewer, so they still have to stink, right?
yeah,
Yeah, I mean, that's reasonable.
Yeah.
there's a part where Shrang Shrang.
Shrang.
Wow, that's their couple
It's
name.
racist.
I am Shrang. We are Shrang. Where Shredder gets dumped in like
Shranger.
sewage, basically. And I thought to myself, that must be how the turtles smell all the
Yeah.
time.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So when the
You look
turtles decide to go get Splinter, right? Do you notice that
Yes.
Splinter was just sitting in a room watching static when they came in?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
Like,
real
there was nothing
creepy.
on the TV; it was just static.
Well,
I-
supposedly he was watching that cast that April was showing, that April was presenting.
Oh, but it cut out.
But it cut out because everyone ran away.
I think this was before that.
It was.
I thought so too. Yeah.
This is
It is.
before
Was it?
they got the
Okay.
antenna.
I thought
think
that's
it's
what happened.
I think it's a ring scenario, and he's going to die in a week.
We'll have to
Only
just
if he
keep
answers the
watching.
phone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey,
That's why I screen
Michelangelo,
all my
watch this
phone
video.
calls.
Yeah, good thing he got out of there before he answered the phone, before the phone call came in.
So the ring wouldn't work now because if I got that call, I'd be like, "What is that number?" And then I'd
Yeah.
punch it in. It'd be
Why
like,
am I getting a call from 666?
area code 666. Yeah. I look it up in Google and it'd be like, "We've had malicious phone calls. We believe it's some sort of entity," and I'd be like, "Pff, "No thanks" on that one.
Was it the
I don't
ring a
want
video
none.
cassette too?
Unless they left
Yeah.
a voicemail.
So the ring wouldn't work because no one watches video cassettes anymore either.
That's true.
No, yeah.
But, yeah.
Well, it
Some
works
people
even
do.
better.
It'd work in Portland. There's enough hipsters watching VHS.
I think it might work great in on a DVD because it's already a ring.
oh shit! Nice.
Wow.
The Blu-ray ring. The
That was
Blu ring.
that was a stretch.
Mine or yours?
This time, yours.
Yours was pretty bad. I think I win that one.
Thanks.
You're what? When it gets to the antenna, Technodrome does something I've never seen before.
Oh yeah,
Where it
goes up on chicken legs.
right, yeah, it like bipedal rises up,
I know the
Yeah.
Technodrome toy did not do that.
No, absolutely
No.
not.
and
Yeah.
then
and the one time it did, I knew I broke it.
but then these like saws and drills like come out of it, and then it like squats down.
Which is very sexual.
It's very. I just said it like presents its anus to the turtles.
No,
Yeah.
it's definitely a male. See that stuff coming out of it?
I thought it was like a alien anus where it like has the extra mouth that kind of shoots out.
To grab the penis.
I thought it was
No, to
bad
grab-
hemorrhoids.
So whatever.
Yeah,
It
there
could
you
be
go.
hemorrhoids. Yeah. Could be a prolapse.
But there's like a drill and a buzzsaw and everything. And these are the least efficient digging tools I've ever seen.
Right.
But they use it to basically scoop out the antenna.
And you notice
And
that the turtles are under it, and Michelangelo says, "Let's make turtle tracks," which is the first episode title.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
It also reminds me of ice cream.
Yeah.
I feel
Which
like
is
there
from
should
our
be a
first
Ben and
episode.
Jerry's. Yeah.
Moose tracks?
This episode has a lot of callbacks. And
It's a lot. The whole thing is almost like a callback episode.
Yeah. It's weird.
The other thing, it's like, so it stands up, the drill saws come out, and then it sits back down, and then it takes out the satellite and just like grabs it by the tip.
Yeah, and just
Like,
like sucks it into it.
Why did it have to stand up in the first place if it's just going to get him out and sit back down? And like,
What?
they stand up, the
Yeah.
saws come out, it sits down, and then it burrows in.
It's got the
Did
little.
it
It's got the little
arms come?
hands. The
Yeah.
little arms come down, and they look like gloved cartoon hands that pick
They
it up.
do, yeah.
Yeah.
The Dimension X hands.
Well, maybe
Yeah.
it can only go up like it has to go up that high.
Did you see? Krang and the Dimension X?
No, it was Krang on Mount
Krang on
Rushmore.
Mount Rushmore? How did I miss that?
You missed that? I took a screenshot and everything.
Oh, good.
Oh,
What do you got it?
Oh, yeah. Raphael imagines Krang on Mount Rushmore. I'll put a screenshot up, but it's pretty amazing. But anyways.
So I watched it again. It stands up.
Yep. It starts lowering.
It starts lowering.
The butthole opens.
Butthole saws drills. Things come out.
Am I the
They
only
don't
one that
actually
has
spin.
those?
They just shake.
No, I think we all have them.
saws?
I'm
No, we
pretty
all
sure
have
not.
Okay.
He sits all the way back down with them out.
And they keep lowering. Oh, and then they come down.
Oh, okay. I'm mistaken. It doesn't sit all the way down.
No, it's still floating a little bit.
So it's squatting over the toilet. The dick and balls come out, and then it dips them into the toilet
Gross.
To retrieve the turd.
to retrieve the turd and suck it into itself.
And then the turd
and then it
comes
comes
up
out of its head.
chest.
Yeah,
Yeah.
starts beaming. I like how everything. Did you guys like it when you're dealing with large power plants and they have the same electrical cords and outlets, just like 100 times
Supersized.
larger?
Yeah.
Just
It is
just scaled a little bit bigger or a lot bigger.
Makes
Yeah.
it really convenient for me.
That's how it works, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's how I do it.
See, because I have that. Basically, like, okay, so I have a condo, and I know, big man, and when they,
Well, you know, a lot of people don't want to talk about it, but these days, you know, it's probably better now, but it's still better to use a condo than to not use a condo.
yeah, I mean, there's pills that you can take and everything.
There's pills and, you know, monogamy, but you can never know what the other person has been up to.
you should
so
always use a condo.
always use a condo.
I like to pull out of my lease a little early.
Yeah, but then there's always that pulling out is 100% effective. They can still hold that security deposit.
That's true.
That's
You
true,
could still they could still keep your deposit.
Yeah.
I'm sweating
Wow.
so much right now.
Well, yeah, because it's warm in here.
It's hot in here.
and it's been a hot day.
It's been a hot day.
They have the advantage of recording from some kind of cave basement.
Yeah,
Yes.
this is our gamma radiation shelter, actually. It's a fallout
That's
shelter.
perfect.
Oh, nice.
I can hear the Geiger counter in the back.
Yeah. We're not so concerned about that.
Nah. You keep getting those tails ground off.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
okay.
Just down to the bone.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
They'll
that's
come
good.
back. 3 or 4
That's
weeks, no
good.
big deal.
Yeah. Right.
That's good.
I don't know if it ever gets a little prehensile, you could use that making some money on the internet. I'll show you how.
That's true.
Just let me know.
You ever seen a foot job? This is a tail job.
Nice.
I was thinking the tail would be more for like penetrating.
Oh, it'd be a phallic tail, not a gynic tail.
How
You
would it be a
curl
gynic tail?
around.
Because it would be jerking
Yeah.
a dude off or yourself.
Is it still gynic at that point?
If it is the one taking a penis, yes.
It's not really taking it. Though.
I
It's
think
just
that's
like,
literally like
It's like
Gynic-
that
Vaginal
on
in-
Avatar.
it's vaginal in function or shape, right?
Right.
you don't go inside of it. It's still an external.
Yeah, but it's doing this.
Anyone can do this.
Anyone? Yeah, at that point, your hand is being gynic. For those of you who can't see, Cranston is jerking me off right now with his gynic hands.
Oh, we can see.
Oh, can we see?
Anyway,
I can't tell if it froze or if you're just really going at it.
I'm doing it so fast.
doing it at
yeah.
60 FPS.
Ah!
Would you use the tail on yourself or someone else? Like, could I whip
Well,
it
I'd use the
under
tail
my
on
legs?
Yeah,
Whip
I'd
it
use the
good.
tail on myself, but
I mean,
you could use it for anything.
yeah.
For inserting, for wrapping, for choking a little bit. You know what I mean?
Part of me is too ashamed to admit that I'd use the tail, but man, if I had it, I'd be stupid not to, right?
You would be.
Right.
Yeah.
It's
I'd
like
have to try it.
unused real estate.
I'd try it once, and then try to make $1 million on the internet.
Yeah, by doing it over and over every
Yeah.
night, like a whore.
You still have your hands free. You could like juggle. Like it'd
Or-
be a whole show, you know?
Or
You can
change the
type.
channel.
Yeah, change the channel. There you
Be
go.
like a burlesque show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I do it live on stage.
Well, my problem with cam girls, when I log in and I pay them, is that it's very hard for them to type while they're pleasuring themselves for my pleasure.
Right. They really need a keyboard dildo.
Couldn't they just talk to you?
Well, no, that's what I'm saying.
That's the thing.
Yeah, right.
I think the tail thing would be good because then they can type with both hands and we can have a meaningful conversation while she's using her tail on herself.
I would want to be able to manipulate the tail so I could sit on it like a chair.
Oh, is it like a kangaroo? Like you wrap it,
Or like
kind of?
bounce on it like Tigger.
Oh, yeah. I don't think
No, I
you can
wouldn't
say
wanna-
the T word.
I wouldn't want to. Yeah, I'm not racist. But what?
That's their word.
That is, yeah, it's not. Ugh. I'm just going to pretend you didn't say that. But I feel like I
I'll
could.
bleep it out.
I could. Thank you. I could shape it like a tail, and I could shape my tail like a chair,
Yeah.
and then sit down on it, and then kind of like kick my feet back.
Smoke a cigar.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
If your tail was long enough, you could do both. You could have the cigar in the tail and have it wrapped around on your
Oh
butt.
man, and I
Yeah,
could
right?
cross my arms
And have
look,
it in your ass.
look smug at the same time.
It goes in the ass, out, makes a chair, and
Back
then holds my
out.
cigar.
Yeah.
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 It's a 90-foot tail.
Yeah.
Just don't smell that cigar. So, as the, and if we get far ahead, and you guys need to go back for one of your notes, let us know.
Yeah.
But eventually, the turtles need to scale the Technodrome.
Well, before that, real quick. So when they're
Yeah,
headed,
yeah.
the Technodrome's headed west, and they're in this long, cross America trek to Mount Rushmore. The turtles ask themselves, why is the Technodrome headed west? And Michelangelo has one of the greatest lines of this episode. It's maybe those dudes are gonna go buy a dude ranch.
Yeah.
It's classic Mikey.
Edit
Classic.
point. Put that line in here, Basem.
Maybe the dudes want to buy a dude ranch.
Fine.
Edit point.
Well, duh.
Oh, can we give you edit points too?
Yeah, if you got
yeah.
something.
All right.
The more you give, the more likely we are to forget it, though, and then it'll just be you saying edit point over the show. So,
Edit point.
Edit point.
yeah.
Those were two separate edit points, Basil.
Yes.
I hope you
Damn
keep
it.
Use
track.
it your
But
own
what am I
risk.
editing? I'm just doing
Figure
nothing.
it out. You're the editor.
Edit
That's
point.
not their job.
Stop!
They're the guests.
Don't give
Edit
them power
point.
like this. Don't. No.
It's gonna yell edit point, and then I'm gonna put the clip in.
Yeah.
No, yeah. If you just talk about a clip, I'll probably find the audio and put it in without you having to say edit point.
Oh, all right.
Yeah.
Well, edit point.
It's a good thing to do.
Thanks.
though. It sticks out when he's listening to
Right.
Yeah.
it. So, as the turtles are climbing up
The Technodrome.
the Technodrome, they're scaling it.
Yep.
They're going up one of the treads.
The track where that eye comes down on your toy, Keith.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
So it cuts to inside the Technodrome, and Shredder and Krang are basically watching them. But as they're climbing up, like the camera keeps up with them.
Yeah,
So
it's
I'm
like-
pretty
yeah.
Like Splinter's got a GoPro on him or something.
yeah, either that or I think it might be like the Lakitu from Super Mario 64.
Yeah.
Do you think if they
Or-
fall off, he brings them back up?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's why they
Takes-
never die. He's got his
takes
little
some
fishing
points.
hook with him.
Yeah. Takes a few coins, sends them on a
Yeah.
way.
Just a few. I mean, it's not going to do it for free.
Oh shit! But before that, we get a fourth wall break
Oh, sure.
because when what's his face Donatello is down, trying to. So his plan is to plug one power cord into the power plant
Zap him.
and then zap the Technodrome, which seems like a stupid fucking idea because that thing's got to be grounded. But
Well, it's gone through like all these electrical wires already.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah, big fucking deal. But whatever, let Donatello do his thing.
This one's supposed to be bigger.
Well, the socket was like 10 times the size of a normal socket, so
Yeah,
so
but-
yeah, 10 times the
10.
power.
10 times
Yeah.
the grounding, though.
that's true.
The Technodrome's like 100 times more grounded.
10 times their responsibility.
Yeah. 10 times the Spider-Man. Anyway, so he says something heroic,
Little David is about to bring down Goliath.
and then
Something heroic.
he says something to heroic. Well, basically, he can't do his plan, so he looks at us and says,
Boy, what a waste of a heroic line.
"That's a fourth wall break."
Which is upsetting because if he didn't stop to say the line and just did
He
it,
could've
ran
done
out and
it.
touched it, probably would have done something. It probably would have hurt him real bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, he had that weird plastic suit on. He would have been fine.
Sure, you'd have
He
been great.
Yeah.
Did. And his helmet was too small for his head. Did you guys see that?
Yeah.
Like,
he had to, like
he
crush
holds
in
it
his
up.
chipmunk jeeps.
And his whole, cheek and mouth are too big. But then the camera pans down.
So it doesn't have to show that
yeah,
weird.
and then all of a sudden it cuts and he has the helmet on.
Yeah. It
Like,
was
you
weird.
sons of bitches.
That's animation trick number 2, guys.
That's the second one in the book. Also, when they're climbing up, I think they meant to say King Kong, but maybe they couldn't for rights. But I listened to it like 4 times. Basem doesn't agree, but I'm pretty sure he goes, now we know what King Kong feels like.
I'm pretty sure King Kong is public domain. But, and I'm pretty sure Raphael says King Kong.
I hear Kong.
I'm going to put it in.
Edit point.
Now I know how King Kong must have felt.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
You be the judge.
What do you guys think? What did you hear?
I heard Kong.
I did too.
Yeah.
Cranston has unamplified headphones on, so it's very possible.
Why do you keep saying that?
I don't know.
You clearly don't know what it means, and you're wrong. That's all I'm going to say to that.
Maybe it's Dimension X King Kong.
Oh, shit.
It's possible.
Yeah, right?
King Kong of the pine trees. He's a squirrel.
One point while the Technodrome's moving, it just literally plows through a mountain. It doesn't
yeah.
go over it. It just plows right through it.
Doesn't give a shit.
Yeah, it
Not one
says
fuck.
that, and I thought that was going to be a volcano because they're like, I know where to get all the power, and so then it started
Back
going
to
into
the
that
center
mountain.
of the earth.
Yeah,
This
Oh,
came
right.
It
out
was
for a
there
little
all
daylight
along.
and went back down. Yeah.
Yeah.
the power was inside us all along.
In
No.
the crang hole.
Yeah,
Gotta suck it out.
no, it's called the
man.
big blowout.
Oh.
Let's go. Let's go over another fourth wall break.
Yeah.
Man, you guys got a
Shredder-
lot more than we did. We got
Oh,
like
yeah?
one. Yeah, we got
Yeah.
one at the end, I think.
Okay. Well, Shredder gets pissed off, and he's basically like, I need to fuck these turtles up. And Krang goes,
Need to fuck these
whoa,
turtles.
slow down, Tigger. And
And then that
Dude.
Shredder says, I'll bleep it out. Shredder says, looks at us and says, if I don't, whatever, these turtles, I'll go crazy. Edit point.
Oh, if I don't get to smash something, I'll go crazy.
By the way,
I feel like I
please-
still won because I made you say edit point.
Yeah.
he's usually the one that says it, and then he gets all like high and mighty when anyone else says it.
No. Because
Trying to
you
make-
abuse it. You're like, let me talk really funny, and then edit point, and then keep talking about that edit point that I'm supposed to cut
Oh,
out.
you're showing off for company, man.
Shut up.
Edit point.
Could you please not bleep Tigger? Because then people will actually think we've been saying the N-word.
Oh, good
It's
point.
true. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that would not be good.
I would
Edit
hate
point.
to guest on the most racist episode of Turtle Power Pod.
Yeah.
There's
The
probably
second most racist,
Yeah.
sure. Not the most.
Yeah.
Yeah.
fourth racist.
Yeah.
We get to see the theater that they showed in like season 2.
Yeah.
Yeah, with the chainsaw cheerleaders or something.
Yeah. So there was a lot of discussion about what was on that marquee. Now we have it 100% certain. It's Kung Fu Commanders versus Kung Fu Commandos versus Chainsaw Cheerleaders. CHEERLEADFRS.
Yeah, they apparently part of the marquee fell off.
Specifically
New
the
York.
bottom of the capital E.
Yeah.
Because it says Kung Fu Commandos versus Chainsaw Cheerleaders.
Chainsaw
Please.
cheerleaders. Are those chainsaws who are cheerleaders or cheerleaders with chainsaws?
Shit.
I think it's like a Bayonetta situation.
Okay.
So it's
The
like
chainsaw is hair.
Yeah, no, I was gonna say the arms and legs are chainsaws, so they just kind of waddle forward and just kind of do this at things.
It's like
just
Planet
kinda,
Terror.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Planet Terror.
Okay.
That's what I meant.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Chainsaw Leg would have been fucking sick.
chainsaw leg would be sick.
Machine Gun was pretty sick. I like that movie.
I think Kung Fu so commandos who do Kung Fu versus a bunch of athletic cheerleaders who use chainsaws as like their primary weapon
Well, don't
would be
don't-
pretty friggin'
Don't
cool.
body shame them.
What?
We don't know if they're athletic.
Well, and you also don't know that they don't have chainsaws for limbs, which would also
Yeah,
be
we
body
literally.
shaming,
Yeah,
so.
that would. No, we don't. That's why it's not body. I'm being very non-specific
I want
with
to.
my description.
I hope that like during a football game, it's like, let's give it up for the cheerleaders, and then just it cuts to a bunch of chainsaws just sitting there, like skirts.
And they're all turned on, so they're kind of like twirling on the grass.
They
Like
make
people
the
have to.
pyramid, and one throws another one up in the air. Everybody dives out of the way.
Sounds
yeah.
really dangerous.
yeah.
It's a bloody massacre, that pyramid.
I'd watch that. I'd watch that 9 times out of 10.
9 times out of 10. I'd watch it once and then probably regret it.
Like this show.
No, I've watched it way more than one time.
Yeah.
I blame you.
Well, I mean, this episode
Oh,
specifically. You blame me?
yeah.
Why is that? I mean,
don't
it
know.
was kind of my idea.
Well, my idea was podcast, and you said Ninja Turtles.
Fair enough.
Solid.
I guess that's my fault.
Seems like an organic conversation.
Yes.
Podcast,
Yeah.
Ninja Turtles. Sure.
We decided to do this within like 1 5-minute conversation.
Awesome.
Yeah.
How'd you guys decide to do your things?
Well, Keith and I had the idea of doing a podcast.
Okay.
I said, sure, let's do it. And then, like,
After you
4
were
months
done-
of constant noodling later, we recorded one.
Yeah.
Constant
was-
what?
Noodling.
Oh, noodling.
Yeah.
I thought you said
Nagging.
canoodling.
Ooh,
That
I
too.
don't know. Yeah.
maybe.
And I was trying to find a cartoon we could both watch all the way through, basically just ripping you guys off word for word.
Don't worry. We rip off people too.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's kind of
Welcome to show business.
That's kind of when I realized that we grew up watching different cartoons, and that's where the format of subjecting each other to cartoons from our childhood came from. So
See, that's what I like. You take what you know, take what you like, and then twist it to fit you.
Yeah.
No, nothing wrong with that.
Twist it till it fits in you.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
like a prehensile tail.
Yeah,
Yeah. Gotta corkscrew it in there.
yeah. Or a lubed up action figure.
Spit on it a little
Make
bit.
it happen.
Dude, I have a really good idea.
Don't.
If you wanted to put action figures inside you, you could put 4 on one hand.
That's true.
Yeah, yeah, totally.
Do the whole team.
Yeah.
It would be like a self gangbang.
Was it Family Guy where she's like, I'm gonna pretend you're the New York Knicks?
Yeah,
It's like a package of hot dogs. So gross.
yeah.
Oh, God.
Awful.
Oh my lord. Oh, it's terrible.
Was that Meg?
Yeah.
God,
You guys notice all the Star Wars references in this episode?
I didn't. You said you heard a reference.
There's 2 pretty clear ones to me. Splinter is basically Obi-Wan, as far as I can tell. So instead of shutting off the tractor beam, he needs to shut off the
electricity beam,
whatever
The portal.
thing that's
the antenna.
portal thing.
Yeah,
Oh,
but it's
yeah,
on
sure.
automatic, which is
It's on
a weird-
automatic, which makes
He doesn't
sense.
know that at the time.
But how do you put a portal on automatic? Is it just on or off?
It probably wasn't. I'm guessing Shredder was.
It was a good bluff.
I don't think it was a bluff. I think Shredder's too stupid. I think he's like, it is on automatic.
So it's he doesn't know that he's wrong, so it's the best bluff.
Exactly.
Gotcha.
Krang's like, no, it isn't. Shut up.
Okay, so what's the reference? Oh, just that he needs to turn it off?
Yeah, he's inside a large dome, probably not a Death Star,
Probably just a sphere.
going
large
through a
sphere.
corridor, and he has to turn off. While going down a corridor, he has to turn off
Hmm.
the portal.
That's
It was very reminiscent to me. Just to me.
I will give you that.
There's another one.
It's a little
I'll give
loose.
him that.
It's a
'cause
little loose.
The way that scene is shot, like Shredder's kind of in the background, similar to how Vader was
Right.
when he was turning off.
Just
the-
kind of
yeah.
shows up.
Well, plus
I'm thinking of a different
when
scene.
this is kind of head, but when Shredder gets kicked off the thing, it's a lot like Luke getting thrown off.
Yes.
Yeah, we
in
said that
Empire.
to each other.
We
He's
did
like,
too.
you just Luke
Yeah.
Skywalker right
There's
down that
there's a
pit.
ton of Star Wars in there,
Sure.
and they're even like out on that central platform.
Well, I think it's pretty obvious that Star Wars ripped off this episode of Ninja Turtles.
Yeah.
Oh right,
Clearly.
when did this come out again?
This episode came
Yeah.
out in, I think, 1990?
Okay, I don't think Star Wars came out till like
94, right?
2001.
Yeah, 2001 was the good one.
Yeah, that was the best one. The
No,
original.
I really am upset at myself for even just joking about it, honestly.
Well, I saw not the original trilogy. I saw original Star Wars first, but didn't really know what I was watching. It was VHS at a friend's house, and like they kept talking.
You couldn't appreciate it.
I couldn't really appreciate it.
Sure.
I figured I liked it, but I didn't get it. So basically, I didn't really get into Star Wars until the prequels came out.
Okay.
So I do have to owe a little bit to the prequels.
Hey, they were designed for children of that age.
Well, so was Star Wars. when it
Yeah,
came
I'm not
out.
saying
Yeah.
that's not a bad thing. That's a
I'm
good
not puritanically against the prequels. They're definitely not as good, and they're not great. But for me, when
By
I was
any
growing
stretch.
up, I thought they were okay.
Yeah,
Sure.
I
Got to see
loved
it with my
episode
dad.
1. I loved episode 1, but I was also at the age that it was targeted to.
That's
I hadn't seen
exactly
the
right.
sense.
I feel the
Yeah.
exact same way.
I feel exactly the same too. I liked episode 1 when I saw it
I didn't have a problem with Jar
Right.
Jar when I was a kid.
because he was for kids.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I didn't like him, but I didn't hate him with a passion.
Yeah, he's better than Ewoks.
I thought episode 2 sucked.
Oh, yeah, it's so boring.
Yeah, but I
Despite
really
being
liked.
in the middle of a war.
Yeah.
Yeah. Better cut to this can of ham, and she's gonna be the love interest.
Sandy Ham.
Yeah. She's about as much personality. She's not. I'm not gonna get into this, but I did like episode 3 a
but
lot.
she loves him.
She loves ham.
So, as they're climbing up back to Turtles, as they're climbing up the Technodrome, Krang has a plan to get the Turtles off of the Technodrome. And I think it's a really good fucking plan.
Yeah, they should get him off in the Technodrome. That's good fucking.
Shut up. This is going late. We have,
Yeah, it's the finale. We got good people,
yes.
good friends.
No, I don't. I definitely. But Krang points a missile at an eyeball missile at Mount Rushmore, and
Yes.
the Turtles don't want that to explode. That
You
makes
gotta
sense.
Stop it.
So all 4 of them get onto the missile. Terrible idea, and have to basically rodeo it away from Mount Rushmore.
They had to learn to love the bomb. Stop worrying.
This is the second time in 2 episodes they've learned to love the bomb.
Yes.
Huh.
Last episode, they also rode a missile.
Yeah. I think it's weird that Donatello has like these really smart ideas, but when a missile's involved, he's never like, let's get the circuits out of it or
Yeah.
something or
Yeah.
reprogram it. He's just like,
Jump
everybody
on
get
it!
on it.
Saddle up. Let's go.
Quick, ride the explosive.
Yeah.
Yeah. Not the smartest plan.
This will
I mean,
probably work.
Here's the thing. It does.
Well, to be fair, yeah.
And they kind of have a smoke streak go across Mount Rushmore, so it looks like they're wearing turtle masks,
Yeah.
which
Yeah.
is amazing.
It's pretty good.
I thought that was really cool.
cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then we get our
Uh,
Cowabunga there, too.
And we get a Cowabunga!
Hell yeah.
Edit point.
Edit point.
Edit point. We already talked about it, but World Trade Center.
Right?
Yeah, too soon.
Headed for the World Trade Building.
Just, like, have some sensitivity.
It's
about
only
it.
Yeah, really.
14. Yeah. It's only 11 years until that happens, guys. Maybe you
I
should
know.
calm down.
Isn't it weird how often, like, I'm watching stuff in the past where, like, they destroy the World Trade Center, though?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We watched Gargoyles and they were fighting on top of the World Trade Center, I believe.
Yeah,
like
they were.
It's in like every cartoon, I swear.
Because
Yeah.
anytime you're in New York,
It's a
and
they're
there's
big.
an
They're
establishing
important
shot,
buildings. Yeah.
you see that. I remember Do you remember on Nickelodeon? It wasn't an actual show, but it was like the mascot for a while. It was that like stick with eyes, like a
Stick.
lollipop
Stick Stigley.
Is that what it was?
He sent me a shirt.
What?
Yeah, they did a thing where like you could write into Stick Stickly. So I did that and I told him about this Ren and Stimpy episode I want to watch. Thinking back on it, there's no way they knew what the fuck I was talking about. They probably thought
What did you say?
they probably sent a pamphlet to my mom. I don't remember, but it was like the end of it. I'm like, I want to watch Ren and Stimpy where at the end they fly up into the sun and then these things happen and then the sun disintegrates them. And then it's just rambly, like absolute nonsense.
And they sent you a shirt for that?
Yeah, that's all I got. It was just a shirt. No
they didn't
reply.
send you Adderall?
No. Yeah, they just sent me a Nickelodeon t-shirt. My sister stole it.
Oh, well, great.
Was it sized for you or the popsicle stick?
It was like an extra large.
Ah.
Probably from your ramblings, they thought.
Yeah, he's a heavy kid.
This adult man really wants to watch this episode.
They didn't
Better send him
try
some.
to
We don't want him freaking out.
dissuade a small kid from watching Ren and Stimpy.
Yeah.
That's
I
responsible.
Yeah.
Let's get him a shirt.
would. Yeah. Anyway,
Ren and Stimpy was geared to me. That's the weird thing.
it is weird.
You guys
isn't
ever
it?
go back and watch that show?
One
Not
day,
for
we
kids.
probably should.
We should, though.
Yeah.
I have the first 2 seasons on DVD.
Oh, can we borrow them?
Yeah, just come on down.
Okay, just send us a self-addressed envelope with them
And $400.
and $400.
Yeah.
And then you'll send back the DVDs in 38, right? Is that how it works?
28.
Yeah,
28?
$38.
Don't get
28.
greedy.
Shut the fuck
28.50.
up. I almost had them right where I wanted them. God damn it! 28! That sounds fine.
He said reluctantly.
Yeah. Anyway, Stickly. There was a whole big deal where he needed to find his twin brother.
Then there was Holly B. Wood.
So he goes to New York and sees the Twin Towers. And that's like the first time I remember knowing that the Twin Towers were important.
No.
Anyway, that wasn't
because
as good
this
as the rest
popsicle
of the
stick told you so?
Yeah. And I was like, oh, those look important.
The name World is in there, you know.
Shut up.
It sounds important.
But no, he didn't say World Trade Center. He said Twin Towers or something like that.
Wait a minute! I think I've got it! Oh, look at this! 1, 2, 1, 2, Twin Towers! Get it? Oh, I think I found it! It's as plain as the yellow nose on my face! Taxi! Taxi!
Because it was about being twins. I don't know. Yes. Anyway,
Okay.
it is weird.
Yeah.
Everything in our past had Twin Towers in it, and now they don't.
what was the Nickelodeon thing that was for like teenagers where they had the guy in the spaceship?
You mean Toonami?
Yes.
That's
Cartoon
Cartoon
Network.
Network.
Yeah.
It's still going on.
Toonami.
Yeah, it's
came.
back.
Yeah.
it
They
came
brought
back.
him back. Do you guys know who voices that guy?
Is it
Krillin.
Krillin, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I met that guy. Krillin's a cool dude.
His name's not Krillin. His name is Sunny Straight.
That's his media name anyway.
Gotcha.
I don't know.
I don't know that guy.
I have no idea who that guy is.
No.
You never watched Dragon Ball Z?
No, I did not.
Oh, shit.
I take that
That's-
back. I watched 2 episodes.
That's an
when I
anime
was
you
like
have to watch.
13, and they just screamed through all of it.
When
yeah,
we
the
come
stuff on TV worked
when,
great.
when I come on, at least, I'm giving you 2 good episodes.
Okay, sounds good.
Okay.
Sounds
well,
great.
we could do it on the remake they
The
did.
Dragon Ball Z Kai.
Yeah,
Of course.
we could do Kai.
Anyway, we'll
All
talk
I know
about
about
that.
Dragon Ball Z is my favorite character is Trunks.
He's a cool
It's not
He's a
bad-
cool
bad
kid.
character.
I just like the name. That's all. I know nothing about him.
You just
Apparently, he's
like-
from the future.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
No. I mean, technically he's not. He was born in the present, but future him came back.
He has to go back to the past.
Samurai Jack.
What are you talking about?
I don't know.
I don't know either. Yeah.
What was the last part?
Samurai Jack.
Who's that?
Shut up.
Wow.
You love Samurai Jack. You guys know what Samurai Jack is, right?
Oh yeah,
Oh, yeah.
yeah.
Perfect. That's
It was
Back
a
to the Past.
joke.
Samurai Jack. Jack. That's the anyway.
Back to the past.
Thank
I have the DVDs right there.
Can we borrow him?
Yeah.
Send a self-addressed.
It's not going to be another $400,
self-addressable-
is it?
We'll cut you a deal. $350.
Yeah.
You gotta send them all together, okay? So it's $7.50 total for all your DVDs.
Yeah.
It will send you $34 back.
You're paying for shipping. See that? That's a deal.
Seems expensive.
You would think, but you should see other people's prices.
I bet, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I trust
We
you,
try
so
to
yeah,
undercut the competition.
let's do it.
Yeah. I feel like you're trying to undercut our friendship.
Are we friends?
Well,
They
I
wouldn't-
mean, on paper.
Well, we're friends as long as I find out they didn't rip me off, but man, if they stole money from me, I don't know what the fuck I do. I'd probably just lose my goddamn mind.
Well, if you want to murder us, just send us a gun with a self-addressed envelope with $400.
You guys could keep it there till I show up.
Yeah, sure. Why not?
Cool.
No, we promise we'll kill us.
Oh, that'd be even easier. Just if you guys rip me off, I'll mail you the gun. You just kill yourself.
Yeah, first I'll kill Andy, and then Andy will kill me.
Yeah,
It'll be fine.
totally.
Yeah.
Perfect. And then
Done
you'll
deal.
send us back $38.
And then I'll send you back
Sounds right.
$28. Yeah,
But I can't
Fucking
help
man,
thinking
every
there's
time I think
something
I got a
weird
one-up
with
on
that.
you.
Yeah.
yeah. It's all in the contract. It's got a year warranty.
Oh.
Our
Yeah.
deaths.
Our deaths have a year
1 year
warranty.
warranty. That works. I'm good.
Let's get to the meat of it, shall we?
Yeah.
Okay.
So they get to the city, and
The
they
military's there.
they are,
You
and
got tanks and missiles and shit.
and they're completely ineffective.
He's firing. They've got some kind of protective force field. Our shells just bounce off it. Gentlemen, I'm afraid the Earth is doomed.
Yeah,
Completely.
they shoot one volley and the guy's like, cease fire! They got a shield! We're fucked! We're so fucked! And I'm like, dude, why don't you try to keep shooting at them?
Yeah.
It's like,
We tried
you
our
got
missiles once and nothing works.
Yeah, it's like you got them. You're there.
You got the bullets. It's the end of the world. Just do it.
Just try it. Do something.
Yeah.
And then the turtles are like, well, we got a good idea. He's like, no!
yeah.
Get the fuck out of here.
Not listen to
Fucking
you,
idiot.
turtles.
It's bad when I have more military strategy than that general did.
And your strategy was just keep shooting.
Keep shooting
Yeah.
until you can't shoot
That's the
anymore.
Alabama motto. It's not even military.
And there's so many other arts. Like, if we're talking about losing the entire Earth, how about a nuke?
That's true. I mean,
That's
if we're
a
being
good point,
honest,
yeah.
you probably don't want to nuke New York City.
You
but
don't. No one wants to nuke New York City.
Yeah.
But compared to saving the entire Earth,
Sure.
I'm just saying. I mean, you should at least consider it.
The thing also drove back and forth between New York and Keystone, South Dakota.
Very
I mean-
quickly.
In
You
the matter of
could've
an
nuked it
hour.
a couple of times.
Yeah.
True.
You
Yeah.
went through Indiana, for God's sake.
It doesn't look like it's a fast
In Nebraska, that's a big insult too.
Yeah.
They ran over our corn.
Is that what they have in Nebraska?
Yeah, they got corn, I think.
Yeah. Corn and cow.
Yep.
If you're from
Soybeans.
Nebraska, tweet us your main imports and exports.
Yeah.
Mostly exports.
And a picture of your cousin naked. I know you got him.
Yeah.
Don't talk about my wife that way.
Yeah.
Mrs. Cousin, excuse me.
Sorry.
Uh,
We get a U-beam. And it's the biggest U-beam ever.
The Earth is headed for that dimensional portal. The whole planet's on a one-way trip to Dimension X.
In space.
yeah.
The
At least
Technodrome-
planet sized.
Yeah. It opens up a portal to Dimension X in the sky, which is essentially the plot to the newest Ninja Turtles movie, now that I
Dimension X
think
in
about
the
it.
sky.
Totally, it is.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Oh,
Space is
no. And there's even a blue beam and everything. God
Yeah, it was-
damn it.
It was also the plot to the CGI one, I believe. So
Ugh. That makes me sad now, actually. But
yeah, it's been the
in
plot of two
space-
different Ninja Turtles movies.
This was the OG, though.
That's true. Yeah.
the OG blue beam.
I'm just glad they sort of took it from source.
Yeah. And
better. I liked the newer one.
I did too. Yeah. Did
I
you
liked
guys
it
watch
better than
new
the
one?
first one?
Exactly.
Yeah, the first
Yeah.
one was not good.
Yeah.
It wasn't super bad, but it wasn't great. There wasn't enough turtles in it.
Yeah.
No, not at all.
Like it's that simple. It's like, well, if you're gonna call it Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, like maybe you should showcase the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Right.
Right.
Just a
Yeah.
hunt. Just my thought.
It's the
Yeah.
same
I'm
problem
not a
I
movie
have.
guy.
Same problem I have with most of these cartoon episodes. Too much April.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think I like the second one better because I think when the first one came out, you couldn't drink in the theater. By the time the second one came out, you could. So me and
Yeah.
Andy had a really good
Oh.
time.
Yeah, we got
Well, there
drunk.
we go.
I mean, yeah, we got drunk.
We got day drunk and watched Ninja Turtles. Yeah.
That sounds like a good day.
That sounds like our
Yeah.
Tuesday.
There are only certain theaters you can go to here that you can drink in.
If you do it right, you can drink in any of them.
Yeah.
Yes.
If you're, yeah.
Where there is a will.
There's a little bottle
Yeah.
and a theater and a bathroom.
Oh, you got a
You
little
get drunk.
shot. You got a little shot of vodka right there.
Yeah.
Goldschlager, yeah.
You know, it's Monday, Tuesday. I don't know.
It's
I
Tuesday,
drink
One
a
of
lot.
right.
those. One of those. Hey, if
Yeah.
we record late enough,
what-
it'll be Wednesday.
I don't know what time zone it is over there. Is it like Friday over there?
Yeah.
Well, it's Central Nebraska time, which is 8 hours to the left of Central. So
Well, if it's,
So that
it's
means,
9 here.
and it's Wednesday on
So
the
it's-
moon.
1668 right now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Add your technodromes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If
March
it's the year
14th.
1668, we could hook you up with some lotto numbers, guys.
Oh, yeah. Hey, all
yeah,
right.
Screw the $400.
All right, you give me 400 lotto ticket numbers.
Yeah.
And I'll send you back 34.
Lotto numbers or 34 G's?
Both.
I don't know what you're talking about anymore.
Better
I don't know.
cheese.
He's giving me 34.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's 6 more than we originally discussed.
Let's talk
Right.
about.
Sweet in the pot.
He rips open that hatch. Like
Let's
it's a
talk about
piece
when he
of
rips
paper.
open the hatch.
Yes.
You fucking hulked it.
It was awesome.
Yeah. And
And the-
it's also the second hatch in 2 episodes that says entrance on it, apparently.
How are we gonna find a way inside? That hatch marked entrance might be a good place to start.
The other one though, they just like turn the handle and open it though.
Yeah, this one they rip off like the, well, you said it, like the
Just
Hulk.
tear it off.
Like
yeah.
paper.
Yeah.
It's
Insane.
badass.
They often don't show how strong the turtles actually are.
And it's a fact that I am always happy to be reminded of.
Yeah, it's disappointing. They need to do that more. They don't fight enough and they're not strong enough.
Well, they are,
Right.
but they just
They
don't
are
do it.
I mean, yeah, as
Yeah.
far as what they want to show you anyway.
Yeah, exactly. And then I have a note about when when Raph and Donatello go up to the army guy that we were talking about earlier.
Yeah.
And he's like, "Who the heck are you?" And Raphael says, "Don't you watch TV?" And I think that's a fourth wall break.
Who in blazes are you?
Don't you watch TV? We can stop this menace, but we need one of your weapons.
It looked like it.
Okay, this
I'm
is
gonna give
well,
it to him. Yeah.
Well,
hold on. Tell us what you think.
make your argument.
We're going to so
Obviously, they're on TV in this world at
Yes,
some point because of
absolutely.
April O'Neil.
So I think it's easy to just say, okay, they're just talking about that. But the fact that they've made so many self-references in the past about them being on a show, I feel like it's kind of a double entendre type situation. It's
Survey
a personal
says.
All
opinion.
right.
I'm sold.
You sold?
I'm
I
sold.
guess. I was thinking, because wasn't there a scene where they were like in a military show or something? Like they've been
Oh,
on
yeah,
TV outside the news before, right?
Yeah,
Sort
they
of.
were in like fake weird cartoons in this world where it was like GI Turtles.
It's also
Yeah,
weird.
that's what I was
Yeah,
thinking.
I do remember that. It's weird that how often people don't recognize them though. It's like nobody in this world gives a shit. Like
No.
I think them cheering at the end of this was like the most fanfare they've ever gotten.
Of course, yeah.
Yeah.
I think it was supposed to be like, fuck, that's also the plot from the new movie. God damn it. Where they're out of the shadows, if you will. And
Right.
they're being applauded by the public instead of like feared. But do you think this was a fourth wall break?
I'm going to give it to you.
Yeah.
You got me sold, yeah.
Okay.
Cool.
Cool.
Yeah.
Just so you guys are aware, we often between the two of us don't agree between fourth wall breaks. So if you weren't down for it, we would totally understand.
Yeah.
We'll always be here to break your ties.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah, we get in like relationship, like husband-wife like arguments over fourth wall breaks.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
I'll be
Gotta
like,
sleep on it.
Yeah.
Well, let's just watch it one more time. No, I know it's not a fourth wall break. I think it is. I think we should just give it another shot. I think you're being too.
But it's a glance at the camera. It's not a full fourth wall. It's just, he's just glancing.
Let's just watch it again. We'll see what happens.
It's like he's talking to himself.
They always look like they're talking to themselves.
This is how our argument goes every time.
Actually, that was a little more civil.
Yeah. Usually,
we're showing off.
if it's a fourth wall break, all your shit's winding up on the lawn.
Yeah. Let's talk about the final confrontation.
I have a few more things to talk about.
Go ahead,
first. I'll kind of get through these.
Ripping open doors and shit.
There's a part where they're getting out of the turtle van where Basem points out, oh, they conveniently didn't animate the inside. And I had canned by look like they just like stacked cardboard all over their windows.
Yeah.
If you look, it's like the entire inside of the turtle van is just completely brown.
Yeah. So they don't have to animate the turtles walking out of it.
Yeah. There's no seats, there's no wheel, it's just brown.
It's
brown windows.
It's weird what you notice
when you're looking for it. Yeah.
Say so.
We kind of talked about it. It's almost like a flashback episode. Kind of like they would do for like when they don't have any ideas. Like they reference a lot of stuff that happened.
But I don't think it's a flashback episode. I mean, there's no flashbacks.
No. I said it's kind of
like a clip show or something like that.
That's what I first said. Yeah,
it's kind of like a greatest hits, if anything.
Yeah,
it's a fan service.
Bebop and Rocksteady confront Leonardo and Michelangelo recounts all these fights they've had in the past, right?
Yeah,
exactly.
And they're like looking on him fondly.
It's all coming back to me.
Boy, thanks for the memory.
Yeah.
Plus the memories.
Yeah.
Plus the line that Shredder says that's similar to a line that Rocksteady says.
Earlier, that electric death thing.
There's a lot of callbacks. So
yeah.
That's about it. Except there's a part where I don't know why, but Leo gets knocked to the ground. And
that was weird. Because didn't he like run off the side of the screen and then suddenly he fell in front of the screen?
Yeah.
I'm not really sure what happened. But we got a screenshot. His eyes are all weird. He kind of looks like Sideshow Bob from The Simpsons when he gets out of the car and he's trying to walk to the trailer, but he keeps stepping on rakes. Yeah. He's like whap! He's like, yeah, exactly, and that's the same face.
Fantastic.
Edit point.
God damn it!
I put a quote that says "no matter what happens," and I don't know what that means.
Shit.
I'm not going to worry about it.
I don't know either. We have to stop it at any costs or something like that, maybe?
I don't know.
Anyway. Shredder and Splinter get into a final confrontation, and it ends with Splinter hanging off a ledge.
Well, first Splinter kicks Shredder, and he thinks Shredder's about to just go off the edge.
Yes.
But then he kind of catches himself.
Yeah.
He's like, "You are the one who will fail.
You are doomed."
He says doomed. Like DEW.
I put D umlaut M.
Doom.
Doom.
Your doom. Doom.
Anyway, edit point.
Now, rodent, meet your doom.
Yeah, and then Shredder reveals that he's Splinter's father, much like Star Wars.
I was waiting for that.
It's interesting.
Throwback.
I'm glad you guys noticed that too.
Shredder literally could have done that. He could have been like, "I was the one who created you," who created the ooze and everything.
Yeah.
I mean, technically, he's more of the Turtles' father than Splinter.
Well, paternal, but I mean, Splinter's the father.
Listen, I'm not saying
Splinter raised the guy.
I'm not saying that the Turtles weren't brought up by Splinter. I'm
Shredder
saying
didn't want anything to do with them in their lives.
that's fine. I'm just saying when we're talking about purely the goo that came out of Shredder that came from his own making
is what created.
splashed onto them in one way or another.
But you can't just splash your goo at someone and then say you're their father
And then leave for
You
12 years.
You can't. Yeah.
I get it. I understand. I'm not saying it's the best upbringing. I'm saying that that's just the facts of the situation.
Yeah.
Right. So
Hear what
that's
you're
our
saying,
PSA for the day. Don't put your like weird liquid stuff down a sewer.
Don't
Could come back
shoot
to
your
haunt you.
goo
That's why
Oh,
you
Jesus. Wait.
that's
onto
why-
anyone you're not prepared.
That's why you don't flush the
What did you
toilets.
put
You
the-
throw
spend
them
the
in
rest of your life.
You know
don't
what I
f-
put in the sewer.
Oh God, was it that stuff?
Yeah.
That glowing stuff?
Sometimes it glows.
Oh God, this is gonna be bad.
Andy,
I
don't you
drank
know?
a lava lamp one time.
Oh my god! And then jerked off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't you?
When you jerk off into a tissue, you need to throw it in the garbage, not flush it down the toilet, or else you
Son of
have
a-
sewer babies
Sometimes I just jerk right into a gutter. Is that safe?
outside,
Are you,
like
wait,
on the roof.
No, yeah. Are you on the roof when you do this? Because that's not safe. No.
No, like a storm gutter drain thing.
Yeah.
Oh,
that's
on the
fine.
street? Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah,
What if I
Oh.
jerk off into an open manhole
that's probably okay. Yeah.
with
I-
a man inside the hole?
Wait, hold on. Did you say you jerk off into Keith's open manhole?
Nah, Keith has a manhole cover.
Oh, okay.
Right. Yeah.
Just make sure you use a condo.
Yeah.
Right. Pull out of that lease.
Yeah. Secret is to use a fake credit card when you pay for that security deposit. Can't find you.
Oh man.
Why does it matter if they've got the fake credit card money?
Because then when they go to charge me, I don't know.
Okay.
I just use your credit card.
Poking holes
Just
in
like-
your condo.
Just like the
Church-
thrill of using fake credit cards, right?
Church taught me some great strategies.
Yeah, apparently not, because they're shit.
Yeah, I just use your credit card like he does.
Damn it. I am broke.
Yeah, you are.
Listen, man.
It's kind of fucked up because some of the charges I tried to ring up bounced. It was very embarrassing for me
yeah, I'll bet.
when your card bounced.
Wait,
guys,
are
that's
you
it? You're
also
just gonna
using
laugh in my
Basem's
face?
credit card?
Yeah,
Oh,
everyone does, apparently. Apparently, it's free range on
Free-
my wallet.
free
Yeah.
reign.
I got it off of Reddit, so it could be anywhere now. So
So that's good.
I think
Yeah.
that's where Church posted it.
That's great. That's great.
it's the subpage Basem's finances.
r/Basem's
Basem's
finances.
finances. Yeah.
Everything is downvoted.
So yeah, let's kind of
Get to the end. So
right on the
my
cusp.
prediction was kind of right. Donatello goes underneath, burrows with a tank somehow underneath the Technodrome.
Can you guys help? Do you guys play a lot of video games?
Yeah, fair amount.
No.
What's the? There's like 3 or 4 of them. It's a game. I think you're on Mars, and the whole idea is that you can destroy anything. So you like make your own tunnels with like rockets. I thought it was like Red Armageddon. Man,
Does
not
not
ringing a
ring a
bell with
bell.
anyone, huh?
No.
No.
Mechanically, it was very revolutionary. Someone in Twitter is going to know. I was just going to say it's like that game, and I'm sorry I don't remember, but like they shoot a hole into the ground, and then it allows them to burrow underneath.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Dig Dug.
that
That
might
one.
be it.
Dig Dug works.
Yeah.
Dig Dug Wars.
I'm pretty sure that's what you're thinking of.
Yeah.
I don't think it's Dig Dug, but it could be, so I won't rule it out.
There's dinosaurs in there, and you have to blow them up with your little pump thing.
Pump some dinosaurs.
Yeah.
You've been reading my fanfics.
I have been, yeah. Thanks for sending them my way.
You're welcome. I'm glad.
If you could
like
also send $400, that'd be great.
Jeez.
you know, you keep harping me on that $400.
Because he hasn't
you
gotten
owe
it
me.
yet.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, I haven't. The mail hasn't even gone out. I've been sitting here the whole time.
I've been checking my mailbox every 5 minutes. Yeah, it's midnight here,
Am
I
I
know,
supposed to
but
email it to you? What do you want?
get it to me in Bitcoin. That'd be great.
Bitcoin. Is that like half a Bitcoin these days?
Oh,
Yeah.
less than that. I
Man.
wish I had half a Bitcoin.
I could have mined Bitcoins. I still feel a little silly about that.
So
I had a computer.
I don't understand how that works. How do you mine a Bitcoin? I've never understood this.
It's like printing money.
No.
Okay. Oh, I've done
Use,
that.
I don't know the logistics, so it's probably going to sound pretty stupid, but from what I understand, you use your video card and it mines for specific pieces of code. Like there's a set amount of these Bitcoin codes in the world. It's finite. So if you could get one early, basically at the cost of electricity, you were doing great, and then the value shot up. So you run a program, it costs all electricity, and then it tells you when you get one. But I don't think it's worth it now. I don't think there are many left.
Okay. Good
If
to
that's
know.
sort of right, you can
It's
tweet
like-
us at Turtle Power Pod.
It's like super rare Beanie Babies.
Gotcha. Okay.
They were
Gotcha. Now
worth
you're
it
speaking
back
my
then.
language.
Except
Yeah.
you just run a program to get the Beanie Babies.
Yeah, and now there's not many left because they're too awesome.
They're worth too much. Yeah.
Yeah.
Collectors have them.
So I have a note here where Donatello literally does a rocket jump and shoots a rocket up through the ground into the bottom of the Technodrome, and the Technodrome is
Into the-
lifted
into
up
the
into
Anus.
space.
Yes.
So
Into the portal.
I have a note there that Raph has a fourth wall break right about there.
Oh,
he
really?
says, Roger Wilco. He turns to us and says, I love saying these military lingo.
Oh, see,
This
I
military
heard him.
lingo.
I heard him say that, but hold on, let me look at it right now.
Yeah.
He didn't actually look at us, I don't think.
Let's watch it.
Okay, Raphael, prepare the bird for flight.
Roger Wilco. I love that military lingo.
So the reason we don't count that, and I'm not saying we won't, but the reason we typically won't is if you watch the show, and that's why it's so damn hard. Raph is constantly saying just lines out to the world like that.
Yeah.
So typically, if it's Raph specifically, unless he makes it obvious, we just assume he's like talking to no
Autistic?
one again.
Oh,
yeah.
Huh.
Basically.
Like Rafflaw?
Basically.
Yeah,
Like Bird Law, but Rafflaw.
Right.
exactly.
It's similar.
So
Yeah.
it was a very good find, but we would not technically count that ourselves.
But they both counted it.
Yeah.
Should we give him a guest fourth wall?
Ooh.
We have a whole nother category. We'll count it for this episode.
Yes.
Guess what?
Okay.
But we won't put it into our global totals.
Okay. I'm gonna go. What kind of seems cheap up? Here you go, sweetie. This is a. You can play with this for now.
Well, we're gonna say the
Participation
episode
trophy.
stats at the
Woo!
end, and you get some credit for that.
I mean, he was looking over his shoulder, then looked back at us.
I don't know. We just watched it again.
It looks like he's looking into the periscope.
Yeah, he's just kind of looking forward, like he's excited.
Okay.
Well, so the Technodrome gets shot up into space. It goes through Dimension X, and they
Shot up into space.
Yeah, I get it
Like
now.
drugs.
Yeah, I got it.
That's why I did that. They get
It's
it.
a good thing this is a visual podcast, and we
Right.
and the Krang's army that's waiting for them launches a barrage of missiles and rockets and destroys the Technodrome.
Something's coming
Yeah.
through! Fire!
Like, okay, it's not exploded. We're gonna see them next episode, I'm sure, but like, it's out of commission.
What did they think was going to come through?
The planet.
Earth.
The Earth? So they were just
Yeah.
going to shoot the Earth with missiles?
Yeah, I don't get
Yeah,
that.
that was
plan.
the plan. I don't quite
When
understand
it was
why.
a metal sphere and significantly smaller, they weren't like, it's far away, shoot it!
I don't understand.
Obviously, our leader's craft.
Yeah. Once I kill him, I'll rise to power.
Yeah. The Sith way.
I don't understand why they were even worried about it. I thought it would make more sense to enslave the Earth or something, because their missiles can't even get to the Technodrome. And the Technodrome, sure, it's like a war machine, but like, there's no way their army is going to lose to Earth.
Yeah, we've already proved we can't handle one Technodrome.
Yeah.
So,
Right?
There's an episode where General Trag goes to Earth and they're shooting like machine guns at him and they bounce off him.
He's just like walking down the street. Yeah.
So, shit plan, unnecessary. It was cool to see.
Yeah, visually it was nice. I don't know what Krang wants to get out of destroying the Earth. Why? I thought he wanted to rule it. Like, if you're just gonna blow it up, it seemed like that'd be pretty easy.
Yeah, their motivations are ill-defined in this
Yeah.
show.
Exactly.
And if you
Shredder
just
at one
gonna
point
blow
does
it
mention
up-
that he's sick of being humiliated, but
Yeah.
Krang just kind of generically wants to take over the Earth and or destroy it.
I think it was
yeah.
shock and awe. I mean,
Yeah.
they're going to blow the shit out of Earth, but not too much. I mean, it's still going to be around. Whoever's still around after the shellacking they get from the fleet,
Yeah.
it'll just be like, oh, we should follow this brain guy.
Right, yeah.
Let's not get shot up anymore.
We'll blow up part of this Earth as a warning to all the other Earths.
Yes.
Quick, a herd
Don't
of
banish
Earths.
us to your planet.
Yeah.
It seems mostly like a waste to send it, to use the energy to send the Earth to Dimension X and just to blow it up. It seems like you could do that here and then just go to Dimension X.
There's a lot of holes in this plan.
Here's
There's
what
a
they were
lot
doing.
of holes, yeah.
They were
Yeah.
using the Earth as a rocket to get into Dimension X.
But they didn't even need that.
Well, if they create a portal,
One shitty rocket
a huge
that
ass
doesn't
portal.
explode
Yeah, that's true.
was able to pick
Perfectly
it up and
balanced.
just put it in there. Yeah.
that's true. All right, whatever.
Yeah, it's true. It's perfectly balanced on the bottom.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
I want to fill those holes. I know you have the urge to fill those holes too,
Yeah.
but sometimes the hole's too big. You can't fill it.
Well, I
It just
gotta
doesn't
try.
feel like anything.
That's why you
like
have to get a
Technodrome down a
whole
hallway.
fleet
Like
to
a
shoot
techno-
at it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Those
yeah.
holes right up.
Just
Yeah.
to feel something.
Did you say a
Yeah.
Technodrome down a Krang hole?
No, I said it's like throwing a Technodrome down a hallway.
Oh, okay. Also good.
God damn it.
You're
And
welcome.
at the very end,
The best part ever.
they need to celebrate.
Finally.
They get a pizza.
I think I'll have my reward smothered with pepperoni and hot fudge.
They
Yeah.
go in to
Oh,
get.
yeah, I was talking about something else. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's a
Michael.
Mondo Fabuloso episode.
That.
And it's the finale.
Yes.
And we have guests.
Yes.
It's great.
And I have a surprise for you during Pizza Power. Oh.
I'm now nervous.
Let me tell you about the pizza. It's a pepperoni and hot fudge pizza.
The best,
Boom.
one of the best interactions in the whole series. As the Turtles are celebrating, it cuts to Krang, Shredder, Bebop, and Rocksteady. I forget what Shredder says.
In a broken down Technodrome.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
but Shredder like backtalks, and Krang just gives him a look and goes, "Come here," and like starts throttling him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like, it took you that long?
Yeah, really. What it almost looked like he was like
Making out with him.
tackling him to make love to him. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. This is very sensual throttling.
I'm gonna put
Just
I'm gonna
gotta
put that gif
force
up
him
on
in.
Twitter. It's real good.
Yeah. Also, I also want you to make a gif of them flying past the
Mount Rushmore
Mount Rushmore
on a
And-
rocket.
Yeah.
Yeah, on
Yes.
an eyeball rocket, and then it leaves the trail.
Yes.
Awesome. For the hot fudge and pepperoni pizza, is it hot fudge instead of red sauce, or is it all
No.
a topping?
It's that's a topping on a cheese pizza.
We assume, because everything that they appear to have, it's always on top of it. So we assume that when they say pizza, it's basically a traditional cheese pizza, and then whatever topping on top of it.
I see.
With
Which
rare
is
exceptions.
terrible.
We need to do our pizzas. We're 2 behind.
I know that. I know that, Cranston. I know it in my heart.
Well, I forgot it.
Well, and it's been a weird couple of weeks.
It's been extremely stressful.
Let's talk about it. No,
Nah.
let's pizza power.
Edit point.
Have you guys heard of Geek Fuel? Well, if you're into subscription boxes, you might be familiar with it. For a monthly fee, and you pick, how it shows up, what you want, how you get it, you get a cool curated box by Geek Fuel. It has a bunch of geeky shit in it.
you always get at least $50 worth of stuff, including an awesome exclusive t-shirt and a Steam game that you can download straight to your computer.
We're not going to be pushy with it, but if you're interested in that, if you use our link, you directly support us. So it's kind of cool.
Visit geekfuel.com/turtlepowerpod to sign up and check out the plans today.
Should we sing the... Do you know the Pizza Power song, the lyrics?
No, I don't think so.
Pizza Power, flying saucer food delight. Pizza Power.
Oh, that's what makes you feel alright. Banana. Well, I'm glad that you have heard it. And it's Andy will hear it on this episode, and it's
If you listen to
weird
it.
that it's a song that exists.
I will listen to it.
I usually listen to like guest podcasts that I'm on.
Yeah.
So, welcome back, everybody. Hope you enjoyed that little Pizza Power break.
Oh no, we've been back already.
Oh, I thought we just got back.
Okay.
Let me do it.
All right, go.
Guys, I have a very important question for you. Let's start with Andy and go with Keith. Was this a good episode of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, or was this a bad episode of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles?
Ooh. It was a good episode. Cowabunga! Because it capped off season 3. The Turtles got to get some accolades from the city of New York, whom they've been saving their ass for 50 some odd episodes now at this point.
65.
The interaction between Shredder, Krang, and Shredder's just whining was great. I mean, it's true Shredder. And then we had the third of the series, the one shall stand, one shall fall moment between Splinter and Shredder.
That's very
Good
well
episode.
said. Yeah.
Great.
Keith, what about you?
I agree. Good episode.
Fantastic.
I thought the plan to send the Technodrome into space was pretty cool. They tried really hard to blow it up and it didn't work, and so they finally tried something different. I was real excited to see Shredder and Splinter fighting. I wish that fight would have been a little better, but, you know, we get what we get. Yeah, really. It was just like a lot of kicking and falling off ledges, so.
Yeah, you had some metal bar beating.
Oh, that's true, yeah. There was a tackle in there somewhere.
Right.
Some light water sports.
A sword got stuck in a wall.
You know,
Yeah,
usual
that's right.
stuff.
Classic cartoon fighting.
Right. So yeah, overall good episode. I really enjoyed watching it.
Cool. What about you, Basem?
I also thought it was a good episode.
We're on a roll
That's
here.
3 for 3 so far.
What do you
Yeah.
think?
There were some good lines, some decent humor this time, and just more action than we usually get, and the story was very confined to a single united thing that had to happen. And the resolution was really fun.
Yeah, I am also saying good episode.
Oh,
Yeah.
sweep it.
Yeah.
I don't know if there's anything I could really add that you guys didn't touch on already, but it seemed like they spent some time on it. The animation seemed a little bit better than usual. It seemed like they put a little more color into it. There really wasn't a B plot like there normally is.
Thank God.
Yeah, everything was basically for the one resolution. And probably my only real criticism, other than a few stupid plot things, is that the resolution kind of came on too quick. It's like the stuff that was as interesting took longer, and then when it finally got to a conclusion, it's just boom, it's over.
I don't care about Mount Rushmore.
The Mount Rushmore thing didn't really need that. Definitely could have focused more on the fights, especially, Splinter Shredder, Krang Shredder, Bebop Rocksteady, with Mikey Leo.
Okay.
Plenty of things, but yeah, overall, especially compared to the other episodes, is pretty damn good.
Yeah.
That
Yeah, I would
being
think that
said-
the,
oh, go ahead. Sorry.
Oh, I'm
No,
sorry.
no.
I think that satellite, it didn't need to be from Mount Rushmore. It could have been some crazy Dimension X satellite. They brought in the Minimizer last time?
Yeah.
Bring in some other crazy weapon. Why did it have to be Mount Rushmore satellite?
Yeah.
It's weird.
Yeah. My guess is that they thought it would be cool to animate Mount Rushmore. I have a theory that none of the episodes are cohesive. Like, they have a lot of little plots, like, written out. Like, here they go to Mount Rushmore and a rocket flies by and the turtle mask is on them. They're like, that's
we gotta
great.
fit that in somewhere.
Make it
Yeah,
work.
let's fit that in this one. So this one will be the Mount Rushmore and Technodrome in space. All right, cool, guys. Let's go home. That's a day.
Right.
Do you guys have anything else to talk about the episode? This is kind of our last like part where we kind of surmise our thoughts about it.
If
No,
not,
I-
that's
I mean-
okay.
Yeah,
I really enjoyed
you're
the
not
episode.
obligated. I just want to make sure. I kind of stepped on some toes. I stepped on some dicks.
Ooh.
Stepped on some prehensile tails.
Yeah.
I enjoyed the episode. It was a good way to cap off the season. I personally, I think that you guys going through every episode of Ninja Turtles is awesome as hell.
Oh, thanks.
And wish you luck on your journey.
Thank you so much. Because
Some episodes feels like we need it. This
Yeah.
this was a joy.
This one was better.
Good.
Good.
Yeah.
Good.
Good.
Well, let's go to episode stats.
Yeah, how many Cowabungas did we have, Basem?
We got one Cowabunga.
Woo.
Are
And
you gonna put it in here? Edit point.
damn it.
How many fourth wall breaks did we have? Including our guest break.
4.
4 fourth wall breaks.
Yes. And a pizza. One pizza. Pepperoni and hot fudge.
That means the episode was Mondo Fabuloso.
Mondo Fabuloso, but
Mondo Fabuloso.
here's one thing I want to
Mondo Fabuloso, but
here's one thing I want to point out, my friend.
yeah.
A little while ago, this man right here, Keith,
Yeah.
messaged me on Twitter.
Yeah.
And let me know that we announced a Mondo Fabuloso without actually recording it.
What?
And I went back and listened, and he is correct.
What do
We
you
are
mean?
now at... Okay, the first time we got a Mondo Fabuloso that we started recording, them, we decided that it was a Mondo Fabuloso and got excited. And then the next Mondo Fabuloso, we counted it 1. Which means
Oh.
we skipped it.
So we just skipped one. So we're actually at 5?
We're actually at 5 Mondo Fabulosos.
Woo!
There you go. Yeah, I think the first time you guys did it, you called it a Mondo Tubuloso or something
I
like that.
think you might be right. And then
During
Yeah.
the early stages, we're really trying to figure out what to call it.
yeah. So that means 5 Mondo Fabulosos, 68 Cowabungas, and 113 fourth wall breaks.
And we're going to count yours.
Yes.
Wow.
Yay!
Yeah!
I contributed! Yay!
Yay!
About fucking time.
Guess when?
Hey guys, tell us about your awesome podcast.
Oh yeah, so it's called Toon In Pod. Basically, the way it works, there's about 10 years difference between myself and Andy. So we grew up listening to or watching very different cartoons. So each week we take turns subjecting each other to cartoons from our childhood.
I like subject.
Yeah.
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 I started rewatching.
You must suffer.
I started rewatching Invader Zim because they were talking about it on an
Vader Zim
episode.
is awesome.
And then they just recently did Foo Fighters, right? Or Food Fighters? Fighting
Fighting
Foodons.
Foodons.
Fighting Foodons.
I don't know that one.
Fighting Foodons is a shitty ass anime that was on for like a
Sounds
year.
about right.
Yeah. It was like 6
Yeah.
months, one season, yeah. It's
Yeah.
Pokemon with food.
Which is not good.
I remember in high school, all we did was quote Invader Zim lines. My squiggly spoot!
Inferior human organs! Oh, my squeedly spooch!
Exactly.
Gur was
I
probably the best.
No.
Yeah, when he takes
Yeah.
over the ship and
Yeah.
Yes.
Zim gets in the elevator, he's like, now, Gur! And he's like, do a little dance.
That's and we watched that one too.
Yeah.
It's
yeah.
so good. He's like, do, just go!
It's like I'll just wait him out. A year later, he's still doing it.
A room with a moose.
Yes.
Stupid.
Like
It's
the
so
one where he gets a big zit. It's
Yeah.
Pastulio.
Oh yeah.
Pastudio.
Oh.
Let's go
Yeah.
watch that real quick.
Yeah.
That really reminded me of Beavis and Butthead with Cornholio.
But now on your podcast, you have a very special rating that you do. Would you binge watch the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles cartoon?
It's a
We
bold
were talking
statement. Be
about
careful.
Oh, yeah.
No
Be
takesies,
careful with that
backsies.
answer.
Yeah.
I've gone back when I got the van and I watched, the early seasons, seasons 1 and 2, where they were all kind of a very cohesive story.
Season 1 is great.
Oh, absolutely. And then I tried to skip around a little bit, and that didn't work so well. Some that I remember were bad. Some that I remember as being bad were terrible.
Just look for anything with Casey Jones.
Okay.
That seems to be, yeah. You guys seem to really like those ones. So.
They tend to be really good.
Yeah.
Not enough of them.
So, yeah. So, you would not binge watch it?
I don't think so.
Okay. Keith, I feel like you're usually a little more lenient.
I know, but I don't know, man. I'm really on the fence about this one.
You've only watched 3 episodes, and you've already decided.
He's
right?
also listened to us talk about it.
You've heard, you've seen enough, I think, right?
Yeah. It's one of those, I would binge the first season, but maybe nothing after that.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
Yeah,
I don't blame you.
I'm sure eventually one day I'll get through it, but I don't want to sit and only watch this for a week,
Yeah, there's a lot to get through.
Yeah,
and your spirit is crushed little by little. If it was all at once, my spirit was crushed all at once, I could do this all week.
If anyone wants to have some fun, go back and listen to Basem vehemently defend every criticism I had. And you could really, Basem especially, his spirit just gets so broken. It's like Evangelion. It's like you're Shinji. It's like just that downward spiral.
I love that anime.
It's a great anime.
Yeah.
Is that more Dragon Ball Z?
No, that's Neon Genesis Evangelion.
You guys haven't seen it?
Okay.
Which is a pretty short run anime. It's not like one of those long.
They did a lot of
multi-season ones,
reboots and movies.
But they did, the season ends really good, and then the movie is amazing.
It does it does the Japanese thing where it's maybe there's a little too much exposition here.
Yeah, and there is masturbating on a girl in a coma.
That was all right.
Yeah.
That's weird.
I watched that a few times. Puberty, man.
Yeah, that's true.
Puberty, man.
The best superpower and the worst.
Yeah.
Here I come to save the day.
I would imagine he had eye beams that would make your palms hairy.
Oh yeah, and
blindness.
He can't.
Yeah.
He's never stealthy because he always has an unwanted erection.
Right.
A weird odor about him.
Yeah.
A textbook in front of his crotch.
Yeah.
I gotta go to the bathroom.
All his socks crinkle when he walks.
Oh, gross.
Oh god.
I don't understand.
No,
all
it's the
those jokes.
dumbest shit.
I've never orgasmed into a pair of socks.
No, I've orgasmed into a couch, and I haven't orgasmed into a sock.
That might be weirder. Sock, I understand because you can at least throw it in the laundry. Why would you come into a couch?
Because it feels better
Then what?
than a sock.
You got me there.
Never look for the remote in Basem's house, apparently.
Yeah, seriously. Now I'll sit on the floor. It's all right.
Yeah.
You sit on the couch just
You become impregnated.
yeah. Spores.
Yeah.
Fucking air spores.
All right. Well, guys, I think that's it.
I think that's it.
All
yeah.
right.
If you guys want to find more Turtle Power Pod, we're on Twitter. We like to talk to all of our fans on Twitter. We're at Turtle Power Pod. Email us. We're on Facebook. We put these on YouTube. Basically, anywhere that you would normally try to find a media thing, we're probably on it.
That's true.
But the links are down below if you want.
And if you listen to us through a podcatcher, you can also just type in Toon In Pod and listen to Andy and Keith. They have a great show, and it definitely needs more recognition.
Yeah.
thank you.
Okay, thank you.
I admittedly haven't listened to it, but you guys are a fun pair of dudes.
It's like contagious laughter.
Yeah, it makes me want to listen to it.
I feel like they do a lot of hard cuts, and I think it's solely because they don't stop laughing. And
that's entirely it. Yeah.
It's got to end sometime, kind of a thing.
Yeah. We'll record it for an hour and 20 minutes, and it'll be 20 minutes of just us laughing. So,
Exactly, yeah.
Did we talk about what Keith did for us very much?
Keith, this gentleman, was in charge of our 1-year celebration episode that we had.
He helped us
After
compile
our
all
1 year.
those clips, and
Yeah.
it was a lot of work.
Yeah. So
Um,
thank you in person.
he didn't-
Finally,
he didn't want
Oh,
a lot
yeah,
to
no,
do
no
that,
problem.
so that's really fucking amazing. So.
Yeah. We expect better next year, though.
Yeah, of course. No problem.
Well, I just want to say from the bottom of my heart, I really appreciate that. I didn't think anyone would ever actually come out and want to do that for us. And so that's super cool. It's very flattering. I'm humbled by it. So thank you very much.
You're very welcome. Thank you for making a great show.
Thanks. Yeah, and we wish you guys the best of luck. And if we can ever help out with your podcast, let us know.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm going to be on to talk about Dragon Ball Z, and then also on to talk about Justice League Unlimited.
Yeah. Yeah. Cranny, what would you like to do on our show if you come on?
Man, I don't know. I watched a lot of cartoons, so I'd probably just try to pick one that you guys haven't covered yet.
Sherlock Holmes in the 21st century, 22nd century.
22nd.
I'd have to think about it a little bit. Yeah,
Okay,
I don't have an answer right now.
fair enough.
But we could be in touch.
Yeah.
All righty.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Great.
All right, guys. This is the part where all four of us try and sync up yelling "Turtle Power."
Turtle power.
Turtle power.
No, hold on. We don't want this fiasco to happen again.
Okay.
I'm going to say a sentence,
Yeah.
and then we're going to end.
Turtle power.
And we're all going to yell "Turtle Power" together.
Okay.
Edit
All right.
point.
Thank you.
Edit point.
God damn it.
Turtle power.
Are we
Wait.
doing it on 3 or after 3?
After 3.
On 3.
Thanks for listening to the show, everyone.
1.
Have a great
2.
day.
Turtle
Power.
power. We don't like to put guests on the spot, but if you really want it.
We'll just interject as necessary. How's that?
Yeah.
Please do.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, we're pretty loose, so if you
Yeah.
got something to say, go ahead.
Yeah,
Okay.
you're loose.
I'm not tight like you guys. I've been around the block a few times, you know what I mean? I've been doing this a few years,
God.
He smokes cigarettes out of his butthole.
I swear.
Did they do that on Jackass one time? I swear.
I feel like they must have.
Probably a thing.
Oh,
If
yeah.
we've done it, they've done it.
I love you, Basem.
Thank you.